Host on camera. Upbeat. Today we're doing a full exterior deep dive. Two very different flavors of sporty from 2025. Toyota's Halo GT Super and Honda's Return Prelude. I'll walk you through design language, the little styling details that define character, and the paint and color options you should know about. Let's get into it. B-roll. Slow pan across the Toyota's front bumper, then smash cut to the Prelude's profile. Post BO. Toyota's GT Super brings aggressive, low-slung drama. Think long hood, tight cabin, wide hips, while the Prelude revives coupe heritage with a modern, aerodynamic liftback silhouette. Both aim to turn heads, but they do it in very different ways. B-roll. 3/4 front, side character line, wheel arch, rear haunches, headlight signature. Post on camera. Pointing to car. Let's start with the Toyota. The GT Super reads like a boutique, driver-first sports car. Front end. A low, wide grille opening and sculpted air curtains give it an aggressive stance. The headlights are narrow and angled, feeding into pronounced fenders that visually widen the car. That's classic sports car proportioning. Low center, broad shoulders. Cut to B-roll. Close-up of the hood creases and bonnet vents. Post BO. Look for purposeful details. A subtly domed hood to hint at the power under it. Functional vents are ducts integrated into the bumper and bonnet for cooling and aero. And a strong character line that runs from the front fender back to the tail. That creates the speed even at standstill look. Post on camera. From the side, the GT Super's greenhouse is compact. The roofline falls toward a stubby rear deck. The wheel-to-fender fitment is tight and purposeful, usually with big multi-spoke alloys that fill the arches. At the back you'll see a clean, muscular bumper, full-width taillight treatment on some trims, and either a tasteful lip spoiler or an integrated active wing on performance models. B-roll. Badges, wheel options, diffuser. Post BO. Toyota sports cars in this family often share color names and premium finishes with its GR models. Think deep metallics and a couple of striking signature tones. Popular choices you'll see on Toyota sports models include deep, nocturnal, blacks, dramatic, renaissance, reds, and pearlescent or metallic whites and grays, shades that emphasize the car's surfacing and reflections. B-roll. Color swatches, each color on the car. Post on camera. If you want stealth, a nocturnal or crystal black style finish works. Want drama? Bold red or a deep pearlescent blue will show every crease. Toyota also tends to offer at least one extra cost, showpiece color with higher gloss or special flake to make photos pop. B-roll. Prelude front 3/4, flowing roofline, rear liftback, aerodynamic mirrors. Post on camera. Now the Prelude. This is a modern revival that balances nostalgic coupe proportions with contemporary packaging. The profile is what sells it. A long, elegant hood flowing into a gently sloped roof and a practical liftback rear, so it gives sportiness and usability in one package. Post BO. Honda's designers focused on clean, aerodynamic surfacing. Fewer hard creases than the Toyota, more surfacing that plays with light. The front end is refined rather than snarling. A slim grille, precise LED headlamps, and sculpted bumper blades that channel air efficiently. From the side, a character arc moves from the front fender through the doors to a slightly raised rear haunch, giving the Prelude a purposeful, forward-leaning stance. Cut to B-roll. Close-up of side mirrors, alloy wheels, rear spoiler. Post on camera. Hardware highlights on higher-spec Preludes include 19-inch wheels, adaptive dampers, and Brembo-sourced brakes on performance pack options, all of which are reflected in its stance and visual cues like larger brake calipers and ventilated rotors behind open-spoke wheels. B-roll. Swatches and full car shots in various colors. Post BO. Honda is offering a compact but well-chosen palette that mixes classic and modern. Expect colors like crystal black pearl and frame red for the traditionalists, moonlit white pearl is a premium two-tone option, and a couple of metallic grays. Honda also previews two-tone combinations that pair a black roof with a bright body color for a sportier visual split. Post on camera. Frame red and other vivid colors emphasize the Prelude's swept surfaces, while darker hues like crystal black make the car's details recede and lend a more sophisticated look. B-roll. Side-by-side passes, slow-mo wheel shots. Post on camera. Quick comparison. The GT Super is overtly a driver's car. Taut, Sculpted, aggressive. It's for buyers who want the classic sports car posture and drama. The Prelude leans into refined sportiness and daily usability, a modern coupe you could live with every day while still enjoying an engaging drive. Host VO if you're choosing by color. Pick a high contrast, vivid hue if you want attention. Go for pearl or metallic grays and whites if you want photos that highlight surfacing and detail rather than raw color. B-roll. Final rolling shots, sunset reflections. Host on camera, there you have it. Two very different approaches to modern sportiness in 2025. Toyota's GT Super for theatrical, driver-focused drama. Honda's Prelude for refined, usable performance with a nod to the past. Tell me which exterior you'd pick and what color. Comment below. If you liked this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more car deep dives. Notes for editor, voiceover, use GR family palette names like Stratosphere, Nocturnal, and Renaissance Red for Toyota. Include Honda's color references such as crystal black, pearl, and frame red. When referencing technical features like adaptive dampers or Brembo brakes, use official Honda and Toyota press sources for accuracy.